Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this second press meet after I joined in April this year from EPFO Special State Office, Dimapur, Nagaland. And we want to welcome each one of you from different newspapers and also from channels. There are certain important announcements, schemes launched, which have been launched by the Government of India, and for the employees and also for the employers. So I would like to take this opportunity to update you so that through your good works, through your writings, this can reach to the people in general, to the working class, to everyone. And we have more of beneficiaries who are in Nagaland who can become members of EPS and EPF and receive the benefits. I have already given you the press note. You can just follow it here. Number one, I'd like to say EPFO wins award at ISSA. There is an International Social Security Association, and recently on 3rd of October, there was a meeting at Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and in that meeting, India was awarded the Best Achievement Award in Social Security. In 2015, the coverage was only 19%, and then it has rose to 64.3% in 2025. There is a drastic, improvement in the social security coverage of population in India of the working class. They say it's 940 million citizens have been affected, have been benefited because of the social security upheaval or these proactive steps taken by EPFO and the Government of India, and that's why in recognition of that, India has been awarded the Best Achievement Award in Social Security, and our Honorable Labour Minister, and he's also the Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, he went, and then Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, he received that award on behalf of India at Malaysia. This is the first thing I would like to know. I mean, it's a great honor for India, that this India has been recognized. The role of India, जो already हो गया in the past, that is we are not talking, but now India is really moving forward, at least in terms of social security. This is one thing. So secondly, this Dimapur office, we have a special state office, you can see here. We have been recognized as the best remote office in India. You can see the trophy here, and you can also see the citation just behind you there. And recently on 1st of November, on the EPFO's Foundation Day at Delhi, which was held at Bharat Mandapam in Delhi, this award, the citation and the trophy has been awarded to Dimapur. So I went along with my colleague Mr. Bhattajarji. We went to Delhi, and along with, of course, awards were given to many other offices, but in remote location category, Dimapur received the award. I think it's a great honor for the state of Nagaland. Nagaland has been, both of us, for very interesting, we went with Naga coat, we bought a Naga coat and we went there, and everyone was appreciating that you are identifying Nagaland coming here, because there in that meeting there were people from north, from south, from everywhere. So we became really visible, and even the announcer also, she said, see, they came with putting on Naga coat. So we really felt very proud about it, that we represented Nagaland, and then and received the award, and then it's a great honor for the state of Nagaland, and we would like to dedicate this award to the people of Nagaland, to the working class of Nagaland, and of course to my team here in this office, who have been working day and night very hard with dedication. Even we have a lady, she went on maternity leave, and for 6 months, and then she was on, but from her hospital bed, she was worried about the work. I know she was inquiring how, sir, she was so worried about the work. So, we have the dedicated team here in this office, and I think our staff here, the team here, they worked hard, and they deserve this honor, recognition by the government. Now, coming to the third point, Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana, PMVBRY. This scheme has been launched on by the government on 1st of August 2025. It's a flagship employment-linked incentive scheme of the Government of India. Government of India has announced this scheme, and you can see here a budget of 99,000 446 crore, it's almost 1 lakh crore has been allocated by the government of India separately to fund this scheme. And these schemes are for the working class, people who are working in factories, in industries, and in non-factory establishments, in any establishment, any company, in any setup, in any NGO, all the working class, along with the rest of India, here in Nagaland, we want the people of Nagaland, the working class of Nagaland, including people who are working in media houses, in newspapers, and also in channels, to receive the benefits. And here it says here, if an employee becomes a member for the first time, suppose you have not become a member of the EPF earlier, now you become a member of the EPF for the first time, here it says up to rupees 15,000 you will be getting back from the government, just because you have become a member for the first time, in 2 installments. After completion of 6 months, say August, 6 months means in January. In January, person can get up to 7,500, and after another 6 months, another up to 7,500 after completing a literacy course. And that employees will be getting 15,000 means the salary maximum is 15,000, so up to 15,000. If you suppose a person is having a salary of 10,000 rupees, so he will be getting 10,000 rupees getting back from the government in 2 installments for becoming a member for the first time. Okay, even people who were member earlier, they have left and they came back and join again, they are called rejoinees, they also can get the same benefit under this scheme. So I would like to, now I have found that there is a reluctance of some of the working class saying that are PF में member बनके क्या होगा. So I would like to call upon those employees, those working class people, please come and meet your employer. You tell them that I want to become a member of this because it's an incentive announced by the government. Here you will be getting the benefits. To receive the benefit, you are getting another benefit, the money reimbursed by the government. And 1 lakh crore is a big amount. It has been set aside, and we will be able to see in the month of January and February that many people are getting back the money, and the money will come to their bank account directly. It's called direct benefit transfer, DBT. We have been trying to announce and popularize this scheme. Recently I went to Delhi and I found out that I have in a meeting I found out in the rest of India, lakhs and lakhs of people, they have become members for the first time and they got the benefits. But here Nagaland is not really picking up. It is not that nobody has begun. There are some people, but the growth of membership has not really. So that means what? The number of beneficiaries are not really picking up. So we want to call upon the employees. Please talk to your employers, and if there is an issue, please bring it to our notice. We will meet the employer. We will try to explain to them, and so that these working class people, those who are working, they can become members. They say that a person who is getting a salary up to 1 lakh can become member under this scheme. Up to 1 lakh per month. Suppose a director, a general manager of a company who gets a salary of 50,000 rupees, for example, he can always get a professor in a college, in a university on contractual basis, and who is otherwise eligible to become EPF member, and then he can become a member and get the benefits under this Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana, and also get the benefit up to 15,000 in his bank account within 6 months, and the remaining again within 1 year they will be getting it back. This man, and this is for the employees. Milne wala hai. Now what about the employer? Some of the employers say, sir, all announcements are meant for the employees only. Yeah, for the employees only. What about the employers? And then even here it says a financial, and then owners also to receive benefit up to 3,000 per employee. If the owner of a company or a factory, excuse me, he is enrolling somebody for the first time, he will be getting up to 3,000 per employee. If he enrolls 5 employees, 5 into the 15,000 rupees he will be getting. Okay, per employee per month he will be getting back. So it's a win-win situation. Those employers who are not really very much interested, who are not really keen, those who I met one employee said it's a tax on me. in enrolling new employees. Now to that employer, I'd like to say, here the government is reimbursing, encouraging you that you enroll this person into EPF and you get up to 3,000 for every enrollment that you make. Okay, and then it's a big incentive for even for the employer also. So it's a great opportunity. That's why only this 1 lakh crore has been set aside, so that it can fund both the employees incentive and also the employer's incentive. So this Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana has really picked up a great pace in the rest of India, and we want the same thing here in Nagaland also. We have hardly around 25,000 subscribers here in Nagaland. We want this subscriber strength to reach up to at least 1 lakh. 1 lakh people in Nagaland, working class people, should get the benefits. We are trying to take this forward even to this Hornbill Festival. In this Hornbill Festival, we have booked a, I'm just making an advance announcement. We have booked a stall, and we want to, popularize these matters more, so that more people can come up and, become aware of these benefits, employees and also employers. Okay, this is the second thing. The third important announcement is the Employee Enrollment Scheme 2025. Employee Enrollment Scheme 2025. Okay. Employee Enrollment, here it says, you can see here the Employee Enrollment Scheme 2025 announced by the Government of India and implemented from 1st November. It's very recent. The earlier Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana, it was launched with effect from 1st August 2025. But Employee Enrollment Scheme 2025, it got launched very recently on 1st of November. Now, what are the salient features and significance of this scheme? Here it says, under this scheme, employers can declare and enroll all eligible employees who were previously left out of EPF coverage. Those who became members, those who were working. Suppose a person was working in any company or establishment, or he was working in any farm, any business house, and from July 2007, between say July 2017 up to 31st October 2025, between this period he was working, and he was not enrolled to the fund for any reason. No questions asked. We are not going to ask any question to any employer. Here what he said, employer has to just come up and declare, okay, I had 40 people working in my company, in my farm, in my establishment. Out of 40, all this time I have been enrolling only 10 people or 15 people, but remaining 30, I did not enroll them. Now, EPFO will never, as per law, you are supposed to explain and pay the penalty, and also, pay the arrear amount of both employees' share, a lot of things, legal, kanuni karwai, what they say, legal action. But here, under this Employee Enrollment Scheme 2025, government has a kind of amnesty given to the employers. It's a kind of amnesty given to the employers. By you enroll the employees, those you did not enroll, and you will not be charged any penalty except ₹100. A token penalty. As per the law, he has to pay some penalty. So that's why a token penalty of ₹100 will be charged for enrolling the employee from back period, from July 2017 till October 31st October 2025. 2 साल पहले से, 1 साल पहले से आप एनरोल करो, you have to pay a token penalty of only ₹100. Now, regarding the contribution, the employee's share, employee does not have to contribute anything. Suppose an employee is contributed from 2 years back period, from 2023, say 2020, he doesn't have to pay anything. He or she doesn't have to pay anything. It's totally waived by the government. कोई पैसा देने का जरूरत नहीं. And the employer only has to pay his share of provident fund. Now, if the employer pays his share of provident fund for say 2 or 3 years back period, he will have to come up with huge penalty and interest. But here under this scheme, he doesn't have to pay any penalty except ₹100. It's a token penalty. नाम के लिए, what they say, token penalty. But only thing, he will have to declare it. A link is going to, it's already there. He has to go to the ECR portal, employer's portal, every employer, and he has to say, okay, these are my employees. I have not enrolled them. EPFO is not going to ask any question. No legal authority will ask any question why you did not enroll these people. They have been working for the last 3 years, 4 years. So no questions asked, but only 100 rupees penalty, token penalty charge, and employee doesn't have to pay any amount, because sometimes the employee say nahi 2 साल पहले से पैसा देना, हम कहाँ से देंगे? I have already taken the salary, I have spent everything, I cannot pay my contribution. So there will be reluctance. So government said all waived. Only the employer has to pay the contribution, his contribution. Employer को तो देना ही पड़ेगा. He will have to pay his contribution and a token penalty of 100 rupees. So these are the schemes, and remember, these schemes is this is a limited window. It is not going to be this is not going to be open for all the time. They will have to do it starting from 1st November 2000. It has been operational with from 1st November 2025. Okay, so it has been 1st November 2000. They will have to enroll all these employees. So these are the announcements that I really wanted to convey to the general people, to the working class through your through you, so that people in the working class in Nagaland really get the benefits. Thank you. If you have any questions.
So you said earlier,
Yeah.
there's only 25,000 subscribers, EPFO.
Around about 25,000 subscribers in Nagaland.
In Nagaland. So which district has the most subscribers?
Dimapur. Next is Kohima.
So have you approached?
Yes, we have had through your papers only we have been publishing. We go to Tuensang, we have gone to other places, many other places, and then Wokha, and we are planning now to go to Mokokchung. Last month we were planning to go because we are small team, so we have to go to so many other places. So we have to allocate our time, and we are called for meeting here and there. So we are planning to go to Mokokchung this month.
So how do employers react when they are told about this law?
Employers, there are mixed, it is not just, the pattern is different. Some of the employers, they are really interested. They said, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm doing, and they enroll. And then they are, sometimes they ask a clarification, koi penalty hoga ki nahi. No, sir, whatever scheme is there. And, at least we want, if the employer asks some questions, we are happy about it. If somebody asks a question, we can give them a clarification. अगर कोई पूछता नहीं है तो it is very difficult, because we don't know what is in their mind. And then we visit not only private establishments, we also receive even government establishments, public sector also, PSUs, and we tell them if we have contractual people who are working there, and schools, schools and private hospitals and small scale industries, we are planning a meeting with the industry department. We are planning a meeting with the industry department. But I think now some pen down strike is going on there, so that's why we could not have it. Otherwise, on 7th, we were planning to have a meeting with all the small scale industries and MSMEs and industrial clusters, so that we can explain these schemes to them, so that the employees also can take the benefits, and employers also can, they really come up. Okay, ठीक है, अभी तो मौका मिल रहा है, let me start enrolling. I do not mean to say that all the employers are bad, or they are not really willing. Some of the employers, maybe they really want to enroll, but they might be wondering and little hesitating about the penalties all they have to do. Because I tend to believe that way.
So have you received any complaint from any employee?
Sometimes we receive some complaints from some employees. They say that हमारा ये नहीं हुआ, वो नहीं हुआ, claims. Sometimes it comes, and we take this as a priority. We have a mail. Sometimes there is a phone also. And some people phone, and we take this on priority basis. We have a dedicated team.
No, I mean complaint as in that they are deprived of this.
No.
By the
So far, after I came in April, till date I have not received. So I used to encourage employees. You can come up and tell us that your employer has not enrolled you. We have between April and this October 2025. In this May, June, July, August, September, October, in 6 months, we had conducted 73 meetings, 73 awareness meetings in Nagaland, in Dimapur, in Kohima, in Wokha, different places, and also our virtual meeting we have conducted, and we have met many places. But so far nobody has come up with.
What would be the reason for this silence?
I cannot really say, because unless they come up and tell me what is the reason why they are not telling, it is very difficult to make a guess. I think I should not make a wild guess, but I guess the employees, they understand. I'm not really very sure. I think you will be able to better answer it because why they are not coming up. But some people they come up and tell me privately, sir, ऐसा हो रहा है. So I said, you have to give in writing. Unless you give in writing, and if you give in writing, it is not that we are going to jump upon that employer and prosecute him and take him to the court or take legal action. I know if a complaint comes, we can always approach the employer. We can tell him, see, we have a complaint, and and then we are not going to reveal who has complained it. It is there. We have that system of not informing the employer. But suppose we receive a complaint, we can always approach the employer. Okay, we have an evidence, or we have information that you are having this many people who have not been enrolled to the fund. Please enroll them immediately. And we will try to talk to him. We will persuade the employer, and we will take all the measures at our disposal so that he comes up and then enrolls the employee, and including these special schemes.
What if the employer continues to ignore your approach?
Yeah, if the employer continues to ignore despite all the schemes, like for example, I'm just telling you this employee enrollment scheme 2025. This has been announced only for a short period of time, maybe for few months. Once this window is closed, government has an information who is enrolling and who is not. We call it evasion of membership. You are having employees, you are not enrolling all. You are evading the contribution to the fund. You are evading compliance. Regarding this such violations, there are so many actions. We can prosecute the employer. We can take legal actions, including assessment and recovery of the amount through attachment to bank, and many other legal actions. We can even arrest the employer also for non-payment of dues.
So is there a record of this office ever prosecuting any employer in
before I came, I don't know whether was anyone prosecuted.
Bank attachment.
We have done some bank attachments. Prosecution, I don't think, because I joined in April. So before that, I don't remember any. Now government has announced a lot of incentives. So the prosecution has taken a backseat. Government is trying to motivate the employers and the employees to come forward. Encouraging the employees and employers. But this encouragement, incentive will not be there all the time. Once this period is over, then everything will be closed. Then employers will be forced to come. So I would like to call upon the employers कि ये जो window है, incentive will not be there all the time. So it is high time the employers make good use of it. The good days are not always there. The good days will be over soon, and then employers will be bound and they will be under compulsion. I have seen we have taken some action against some employers here in Nagaland that they are still struggling in the High Court. Many employers, they go and pay huge amount in the courts. So I should tell the employers, instead of paying to the court and running for 10 years, why don't you pay the money to the EPF? Because at the end of 10 years, when the case will be over and it comes in favor of EPFO, you will have to again pay those amount also back to the EPFO, the fund, including the amount that you have paid in legal fees. So instead of that litigation, why don't you pay to the fund? And the employees, they get enrolled, and employees, once you are an employer, the employees will be very happy, and it's always a very good thing. You have some bunch of happy employees, a motivated employee who writes better, who works more motivated. So that is our main goal and motto.